I'm Flurgan-bee. Welcome to Flurgan-bee. My name is Flurgan-bee. I used to stream on Twitch a little bit. Um, that kind of doesn't work out with my job anymore, but I've decided I'm going to get into beekeeping. So I'm documenting my beekeeping adventures here on YouTube, I guess. Um, I recorded a video of me setting up my beehives and like kind of talking about where everything is and what's going on with it and kind of why I was getting into beekeeping. And I used a GoPro in its waterproof case, and because of that, all of the audio is garbage. So the introduction to that I recorded, the basically the entire video, the audio is just garbage. So I am re-recording the intro, which is what you're watching now. Um, and because there's not really a good way of, salvaging the video with the audio, just because of the way things turned out, I'm just gonna end up watching the existing video that I've got and kind of talking over it and explaining what's going on and what I'm talking about and that kind of stuff. Um, I bought some hives or hive boxes in 2016. I was going to get into beekeeping then. That didn't really work out. I've got a cousin who is a beekeeper, and he was like, "Oh man, if you're going to get bees, you got to order them in November." Well, I ordered my hive in October and then completely forgot about ordering bees in November and then was just like, "Well, it's, March or whatever time of the year, and like it's already too late to order bees," and I just never bothered calling anyone that sold bees. Um, I've got a friend who has some land and is going to plant some stuff to attract deer. He likes deer hunting and is going to plant some clover and some wildflowers and stuff. And uh, he wants bees to help pollinate, but he doesn't care about any of the honey and doesn't really want to get involved with the actual beekeeping because he doesn't want to get stung, which I guess is understandable. Um, but I want bees. I can't have them at my house just because of the location and things. My parents live very close to me, and they've got a little bit of land, but there's a guy that does row crops, grows corn and soybeans, and crop dusts for all kinds of stuff. And I didn't really want to have bees within spraying range of, herbicides and pesticides because that's not going to be good for the bees or the honey. Um, so I've got this friend. He's far enough away from all that stuff. I don't have to worry about any dangerous chemicals or stuff blowing into the bees or the hives. So I'm going to have everything over there um, and set all of that up. It should be pretty good. I'm hoping, everything goes well and I don't have any weird catastrophes happen or lose the bees. But I went and set up the beehives, which is, I guess, what I'm going to watch now while I'm talking. Um, so he's got a little spot that he burned off last year, and I'm setting the hives up on that. We've put down some plastic tarp, which we've got started here. We're going to unroll the tarp, put some mulch on it eventually. I've got these cinder blocks that we're going to put some boards across and put the hive boxes on top of those. Currently, the hive boxes are over in his barn. We're going to go, which is right behind me there. We're going to go get those here in a few minutes. But right now, it's mostly just getting the getting the plastic down so that we don't have grass and weeds and stuff growing up. Here I am kicking the plastic roll and the wind picking it up. So the main problem with why all of the original footage or audio is bad is there was a lot of wind the day that we were filming or setting all this up. And because there was so much wind and the camera was in the waterproof case, it just didn't have any sound. Um, it's all wind noise, or I had the camera on a selfie stick, and the selfie stick, anytime I adjusted it or moved it, it would just pop and make weird noises. I have since filming this ordered a audio recorder and a lapel mic so I can um, have good, decent audio and not have, wind noise be an issue anymore. Um, there we've got the plastic rolled out. We're putting the cinder blocks in place so that we can put the boards across. Um, the cinder blocks are some old ones that my dad had that I got for free. And the boards, actually, when I bought my house several years ago, they were just like hanging out in the backyard for whatever reason. So I got free cinder blocks and I got free um, boards. And like I said, here pretty soon, I'm going to get some mulch and put down and put across the plastic just so that there's something to hold it down and it doesn't blow away or, get torn or anything when I'm walking on it. Um, the hives that I've ordered, which I know I'll show in a little bit, there's one set that I ordered in 2016. And there's one set that I ordered just now. Here is the setup. We've got the plastic, we got cinder blocks. You can see the barn back there. That's where the hives are. The next step is going to be moving the hive boxes and putting them on top of that. So here we are carrying the hive boxes out to where they go. My original intention was to make this sped up or a time lapse, but anytime I try compressing the video down to do that, it just gets super buggy and laggy and doesn't quite work right. But we've got the hive boxes, they're going out. What you're seeing right now is like the top cover, the telescoping cover, I guess is what it's technically called. It's got a little bit of sheet metal on top to help protect it from rain and snow and wetness. So there, that's in its new home. Then here's some of the hive boxes with just loose frames in. Some of the frames I've got, the ones that I originally ordered in 2016, those frames are just frames. There's nothing in them. Some of the frames that I got that I'll show in a little bit, they have a plastic piece in them that is coated with beeswax, and it's got a honeycomb pattern grid on it, and that will make the bees want to draw that honeycomb out. I guess I should also mention that this is the first time I am doing any actual beekeeping. So I've got a lot to learn. I have not taken any classes or anything like that. It's all mostly what I've learned from the Complete Idiot's Guide to Beekeeping book, which came with my original beekeeping stuff order. And I've watched a few YouTube videos that kind of just, basic generic beekeeping stuff like, oh, you don't want to do this because then all your bees will die. Or like, this is kind of the basic equipment. And this is why you do that. This is why you do the other thing. But here we've got the both hive boxes on their stands. So here I'm going to show. I think they look pretty nice. Those 3 darker boxes are the ones that I ordered in 2016. I'm not painting my boxes. I'm using tung oil. So there I took the top off. You can see the top cover. Mine is not notched. I don't know if a notched one is better or worse. Here are the empty frames I've got. Those are the original ones I ordered. And I guess originally I ordered 3 medium boxes, and I should have ordered 2 deeps and a medium. So whenever I ordered my second hive about a month ago, I made sure to get 2 deeps and a medium, and then I ordered an additional deep. I'm gonna have to order I think 1 more deep box because I live in the Midwest in Missouri. And I guess in Missouri, it gets cold enough you have to have 2 brood boxes, 2 deep brood boxes to make it through the winter. There you can see the GoPro suction cup mount that I was using. And here I'm going to pull out one of the frames so you can see that's got the plastic with the honeycomb in it. In theory, that'll incentivize or make the bees want to start drawing that out in that same honeycomb pattern. So it's nicer and neater and more uniform. But the new boxes all have plastic frames. My grandmother likes honeycomb, like eating straight honeycomb. And I ordered the empty frames so it would be easier to do that. Apparently, they make a hive or a super, which are, I guess, the top boxes. But they make a super that is specifically for just honeycomb. If you want to eat it, put it on your toast, whatever. But like I was saying, those dark boxes, I ordered those in 2016. The other light boxes I ordered about a month ago in 2023. And the hives, instead of painting them, I'm using tung oil. This is just me showing everything done. We put in some ground anchors and ratchet strapped them so that they don't blow away. I didn't film that just because of what all was involved with that. But basically, we got these big screw-in ground anchors. They go in the ground, ratchet strapped to them. That keeps the hives from blowing away. Because I was unsure of how to do that, I Googled, and that's what Google said to do. You just ratchet strap it down. So anyways, that's kind of what's going on with the setup right now. Like I said, at a later date, I'm going to gonna put down some mulch so it'll be all nice and pretty and stuff won't grow up, and it'll just be nicer in general for that. I'm hoping that maybe you'll subscribe and like and follow my little journey of getting stung probably a million times. I'm really hoping that this works out and I can get a lot of honey and don't really get stung a million times, because that just sounds unpleasant. But again, I'm Flurgan-bee, and this is Flurgan-bee. Thanks for watching.